talked about doctor forgetting to remove my cyclage. And if you have checked my post, you will see where this actually got 2.7 million views and lots of comments from women that did not understand what I meant by doctor forgot to remove my cyclage. And I've seen that a lot of women came, oh, cerclage is not painful. Why will you say it's painful? Why are you even making it look as if it was painful? After all, it was not painful. I understand what you meant. But now come, let me break it down to you for your own better understanding, or for you to get a scenario of what actually unfolded. Now, I was placed on cyclage, which is in my form, right? In the hospital, you definitely see that I was placed on cyclage. Now, after I was booked for CS, I already saw it online. Because anything that has to do with me, I make sure I do my research, I ask questions, I make sure I am well informed. So I asked the doctors, I said, I got a clue. I didn't say I asked for. I got a clue that you don't tell them, they will tell you, oh, you know more than us, you look as if you know more than us, right? And blah, 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 like that. I said, okay, I got a clue on that if you are 37 weeks, that cyclage will be removed. Then he told me that, madam, you have been booked for CS. There is no need. Your cyclage will be removed on the day of your surgery. And I said, okay, fine. So on the day of the surgery, it's electric CS. You'll be awake. You will not be sleeping. So when they were doing it, I was trying to get a clip of what is happening. I said, what was happening? Why are these people not going to remove the cyclage? Nobody have even talked about cyclage. So I was waiting, not until I didn't even know when they started, but I was feeling push, but I didn't know they were already stitching it. So when I was in recovery room, that is when I was in my mind, I was like, should I ask or should I not ask? Should I ask or should I not ask? At a point, I just had to voice out, and I asked the doctor that, please, sir, was my cyclage removed? That is when he said, madam, we forgot to remove your cyclage. And I was like, how will you people forget? And I said, we forget to remove your cyclage, but not to worry, we'll remove it. And I was seeing some comments whereby some people said their own cyclage were removed after 2 weeks of surgery, that they forgot their own cyclage as well. But mine was not even, that was my first time of, number one, doing operation, and number two, putting on cyclage on. So I did not know if it can be removed, but I was worried because I knew that cyclage after the first one pregnancy, you have to remove it. When you get pregnant again, they will put the cyclage back. So how come mine was not removed? Then how am I going to get pregnant again? Or I was just bothered, So after when they rolled me back to the ward, that is when one doctor came and was like, madam, we are going to remove it manually. We can't give you anything that will not be a pain, which was what caused a lot of argument. A lot of people said, blah, 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 blah. How would they give you anesthesia for cyclage? You don't need cyclage. You guys should always read before you understand, before you start concluding. Read before you start concluding. I just finished CS that very day. After the anesthesia, the doctor said after 12 hours, which is the anesthesia might have worn off, that they can't give me anything to numb my pain again, which is a CS pain, that they will have to do it manually. I don't know if you have experienced this before. This thing I'm saying, it looks, it's easy to say than experienced. When he said that, I was afraid. I said, in all this pain of CS, that you will remove manually. So when the first doctor came, if you see his hand is like this on my own. It was so plumpy. When he put his hand inside me with this thing that they used to call the cyclage, the rope off, I was screaming. He got angry. He left. He told me that, madam, you are not calm. I cannot do this. So he left. I started begging. So I later saw one slim doctor, but that one is slim, but his hand is very long. All his hand went into, oh God. Talking about this thing now, it's like it's fun. You cannot understand the pain I was. All the women in the world were just, nobody, even those that they just brought in from CS, they were even pitying me. They were telling me, madam, sorry. Imagine the CS pain that I just came out. It's not even up to 24 hours. That you now said you will not put your hand into me again, and it will be sweet. So please, at this point, when somebody is talking about their experience, don't just come under the comment section and start judging people. Read to understand. And if you don't understand, you can as well just ask a question to be clear, rather than arguing and say, oh, she's looking for pity, she's looking for pity. My was not even painful. Did they remove your own immediately after your CS? Did they? Answer me. Did they remove your own? I cannot count how many comments. In fact, if I start putting comment on my screen, it will cover all my screen. If you see different comments. But I just said I should narrate. This is all